me again. Woohoo. So, fountain. Mouse, where are you? There you go. That's what it looked like before I started painting it. So it's a wheelbarrow, right, without wheels, and I put a little solar thingy in there, which is just, you know, some cheap stuff. So, but it's cozy and it's got a little bit of a height to it. It's kind of weird because you can take off joints on this one, so you can make it smaller, but this water doesn't go any higher. So that's a little bit weird, but you know, physics. Anyway, I've smacked that into a pile of rocks that I dug out here for the stairs. So, and I flattened this. I got a little chair here now. I will get sand and then cement, and then I'll pour some stuff in here. It's gonna start raining though, so we'll see when that'll be. For now, let's see, today I'm gonna paint the house a little bit. Well, gotta wait for the sand to arrive. Anyway, that's it before it got painted. And then I spent the day painting it. So first I spent all the black paint, spray paint that I had, and then I took some purple, so the black is on mostly the underside, and then I took some purple around here, purple in there, and I had a gold spray, so I tried spraying that on. I got some glitter spray too. You can see tiny little flakes here, but not much. This is a green, and some other color here. And I wonder, yeah, this would be epoxy. Yeah, so I've smacked the epoxy on here too. And now it's just drying out in the sun. And there you can see the sparkles a bit more, because I sprayed the epoxy too with glitter and a little bit of gold. So once we fill this up with water, it'll be hopefully really sparkly, but we'll see how that goes. So this whole project took, I don't know, 2-3 days. Anyway, here's my workbench, lining up all the coins that I'm tossing in there. So I've got the epoxy over here. I've got to mix that, and got a little stirring stick down here. Got a little bit of refreshment. So these are the coin I usually use. These are really old and worthless, so I'm just tossing those in there using the tweezers. But in order to get a good set on the epoxy, you gotta dunk the coins with the tweezers in the epoxy, then put them in there. So I did that with the coins, and then I did these ones over it, and these are coins from all kinds of places all over the world. So yeah, we got some euros, we got some Italian, we got some Russian, we got some American, and all kinds of stuff. So that goes in after, and some of them are on top of these. And yeah, so it's pretty much dried out. It's been in the sun for a while, and a little bit more gold spray, a little bit more sparkle spray, and we're ready to go. Can you give me the pop-up here? Here we go. Right, so we got the coins in. So you can see the epoxy You know, it's kind of running all over the place. But that's not a bad thing, you know, because it's going to be underwater, so a little bit of underwater characteristics, a little bit of flow underwater, it might be cool. So I did spill a little bit around here. And, well, after I put in the first coins, I sprayed it again. Took a little bit of gold and a little bit of glitter, because it'll set easier in the epoxy. So some coins are covered in it and some are not. And after that, I did the special coins from all over, so they wouldn't get sprayed, just in case I overdid it. So we got a golden barrel full of coins, and we're gonna put the fountain in there, which is why I left this space open, because the fountain's gonna go there. I'm gonna smack some rocks in there and whatnot to hold it still. So I think most of these coins are, I don't know, 50 years old, something like that. I tried to pick up the ones that were after 1950, you know, because the war and whatnot. Because the war coins I kind of want to keep just in case they were valuable, so. There might be something valuable in here, I don't know. Anyway, that's what it ended up looking like. And I put it back up where it was, and it's been there all night, and hopefully it's hardened and it didn't fail completely. It depends on the mixture. If I didn't mix the epoxy right, it's still going to be liquid, which means it's problematic. Because it'll just stick there. But anyway, the point was to get it shiny, get some coins in there, and make it cool. And I think I accomplished that. Of course, I'm no wizard with paint, but it'll do the trick. Once we get water covered over here, and the fountain goes in there, there are going to be ripples all on the water and at all times anyway, so you can't really see the details too much. You'll just see the sparkles. So that's cool. And there it is, in place. Got my little chair here. I'm ready to pour some cement in there. And then I'm tossing all the turf and whatnot, whatever dirt I can find, I'm just tossing that in here. I'm gonna make this wall here a little bit bigger, but I gotta find the rocks for that. And then eventually I'll get a cherry tree. Hopefully it's gonna be a triple kind. So 3 kinds of cherries on one tree. I'm gonna put that, take this out and put that there. Then I'll have plenty of soil to grow in. And yeah, when that grows to be big, I'll have the fountain there and the tree there and my chair in the back. I'll just sit there and pick my little cherries. So that'll be cool. So yeah, this is gonna get filled in. Maybe I'll throw some more gold in the cracks. Some gold paint. Maybe I don't know, get some more spray paint. I tried spray painting this with glow-in-the-dark paint, so that's why it's so green. Don't know how well that took. But anyway, the staircase will be there, and there will be some lights going up there too. I'm gonna smack some epoxy in there afterwards and some lights, and that'll be solar powered. So hopefully that works, which means I can sit there at night time and have this lit up. I might put some lights down here, I don't know. The chain is pretty big, so I could wrap it around here. Maybe. We'll see about that. I think I'm gonna extend this stone wall out a little bit further. We'll see. And yeah, to finish it off, we got some trees. My cherry tree, this is 3 kinds of cherry. So that's growing. This is my plum tree, this is just 1 kind. And that was a stick, which means the branches here are they're sprouting all over the place, which means this is going to be more of a bush than a tree. That might be nice. I might tie them together a little bit. We'll see what happens with that. This is my grow bed, or my flower bed. A bunch of tulips in there. So yeah, most of them are sprung, but there will come some more. You see, these are all, they're not all popped yet. So, then we got my little dragon bush and some strawberries. And eventually I'll get rid of this, and I think I'll put a cherry tree down there. We'll see about that. Got a plum tree. This is 3 kinds of plums. So I'm getting some branches down here, which is really cool. I didn't think I'd get that, but yeah. So there's 1 twig back here that's probably dead. So I don't know if I lost one of the kinds of plums on that, but I think there are 2 branches of each kind, so I still got some. We'll see. This is my mistletoe tree, which is huge. It really enjoys sticking around there. There's my plum tree down there. And then we got another plum tree. And I think this was a branch too. So we got lots of branches growing off of that, which is good. And then there's a little bit of a thorny thing down here by the fence, which I've weaved into the fence. So that spreads more and more every year. And yeah, it gets, there are some little fruits on that. Don't know what you'd call that in English. So. There's another tree over here, but that's not in any other. Oh, there it is. Never mind. This one. So I've tied that up. I want to branch it out a little bit, spread it out. This is a speed sign, which I didn't steal. I got it, you know. It's all legal. Yeah, and you got the ocean in the background and whatnot. So that'll be good. And there's my kiwi plant, which is getting to be really long. Lots of branches on it. I think I'll need a second kiwi plant though to fertilize this one. But we'll see. Anyway, that's going to cover this entire thing eventually. And probably grow up the rocks here. So, that's pretty much my garden. And yeah, the kiwi is blooming. It's thriving here, even though it's, you know, Norway. So yeah, that is that. Go back to this one. That's what it used to look like. And that's what it looks like now. So little by little, we'll get the things in there, and yeah, eventually it'll be great. I don't think I missed anything, huh? Alright, well, that's it.